Lil Tay has made an OF account. We'll just get into it. We'll just get into it. To be fair, I have to say this. The men that pre-ordered her should be on a list. The men who subbed to her OF should be on a list. And the women defending her should be on the list. Anyways, Lil Tay just made an OnlyFans by Mori. We'll jump in. Can't be that terrible, right?
Lil Tay has officially made an OnlyFans account. Lil Tay
You know, also, remember, the pictures she posted were apparently old Instagram photos. You know what that means? People were jumping into this, hoping for lewd photos of Lil Tay, right? And technically received pictures of her being underage. Isn't that weird? That's odd. Wasn't it posted at like 1 a.m., so the content was probably taken while she was still 17. As far as I'm aware, it is already existing material that was already on her Instagram and stuff. Also, what are the chance? Apparently, also she's broke and shit. Like, apparently, like that her mom exploiting her, farming her for money didn't quite work as well, and the money's gone. She had people waiting for her to turn 18 since she was 11. That is insane. Put these motherfuckers on a list.
launched an OnlyFans on her 18th birthday and made over $1 million in just under 3 hours. Am I the only one who...
You are not the only one who finds this weird. Also, 1 million in 3 hours. 1 million in 3 hours. And people hate others for saying that women, some women, not all women, but some women live on easy mode. How much taxes do you think they'll take out of her from the 1 million? I don't know. How much taxes do you pay? Like half? I don't know. What do I know? 30%? To be fair, they should take 70. To be fair. Reminds me of the countdowns people made for Millie Bobby Brown and Billie Eilish to turn 18, bro. That's so weird. That's so weird.
finds this extremely weird, and this is attached to a photo on Twitter that somebody posted of Lil Tay's bio on OF saying, "Freshly 18. Please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shot at 12:01 a.m. on her birthday. Only available for 24 hours. Come see me in my birthday suits." Replying to all DMs. And all I gotta say, bro, is that this is just incredibly sad and very
Sad does not even describe it. Where have we fallen? What has happened? What is this? Men! We gotta up our game. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I mean, we live in a society where around every 10th woman under the age of 24 has an OF. So at this point, am I even surprised at this point? In each country, taxes work different, but are supposed to be original. If you make more than once, you pay more % of it as taxes. I mean, she is in the US, so I don't know how taxes work there. Could ask Frog. I may be a degenerate, but that's disgusting. Once I turn 30, I increase the youngest I'll be with from 21 to 25. It's just... There's the disgusting thing is, well, having an OnlyFans is disgusting. But the really disgusting thing is, she did that the moment she turned 18, and people were essentially pre-ordering her, if you want to use that term. That is the truly disgusting part. Unless you're a mega big company and can argue with the tax office, probably. But the truly disgusting part is, on her birthday, people were pre-ordering. Crazy.
Disturbing, but I'm not surprised at all. As per Lil Tay herself, she just said, not bad for
3 hours. I wonder what it was after 3 hours. What are the chances how much she made? That's not even exclusively subscriptions. About half of it is messages. Wait, you can't see this. Hold up. 500,000 are through subscriptions. And about 500,000, you still can see, it doesn't matter. About 500,000 were through messages. People were messaging her. That makes it somehow worse. Google said 37% is the highest step in USA taxes. No wonder people love the United States. Yep. Taxes wise, this is pretty nice. Also, there's places where there's no taxes at all, apparently. What the fuck are we doing? What the heck? People paying to message whores? What is this? Go back to the hub if you really need it. Holy fuck, dude.
3 hours. This just literally just happened today. We broke the F out of that OnlyFans record. And attached to the post is her total earnings and just...
This is diabolical. Women never have had it easier for real. We went from not being able to work to being able to post ass and get rich. It is crazy, and people are defending. I think I saw some tweets responding to Lil Tay, right? And she was defending it, and plenty of men and women, in fact, were defending it too. Insane.
Under 3 hours allegedly, which accrued to over $1 million, specifically $1,024,298.09. And to break it down a little further, this is in $500,011 in subscriptions, $26,000 in tips. Tips typically are associated with private DMs, and a whole lot of messages, $486,000 worth of messages. Lil Tay also said, if I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll post something special.
Motherfucker, get this chick out of here. Disgusting. I'm gonna throw up. Holy fuck.
With the little devil smiling emoji and this photo attached with a shirt that says P-Star in training. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see this very...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please don't. Please let this all be a prank. Please let this all be for the feds. Bro, nah. In training. Yep, in training. I wonder what that means. The thing is, also, what this promotes is, to young girls, what this promotes is, I can just turn 18 and start an OF on the same day, and people will pay me money, not thinking about the consequences. There is a clip of the Bob House girls saying that they want to have, like, at the end of like all of this, they want to have like a farm and like family and stuff and be like married. The vast majority of men will not take an OnlyFans chick. Nope.
Clearly for yourself. The shirt she has on says P-Star in training. God help us all.
So it's my 18th birthday on July 29th, and every male has been counting down to it and literally telling me to drop the link the second I turn 18.
Dude, people say drop the link and she's like, oh, okay, sure, here is it. I wish I still had chats from like when I was actively dating, from some of the women thinking that like they can, some of the weirdo women I had, ones that found out that I was still a virgin. That would make good content probably. I don't have them anymore, but if I did, creepy as shit. Same day, more like 1 second after you turn 18. Yep, it was literally 1 minute after she turned 18. Relationships are so doomed. They are. And remember, guys, once every girl has an OnlyFans, no girl has one. I don't know. At this point, men, escape to Asia. It's over. Someone wants you as soon as you turn 18. They would have had you at 17, but don't want the police after them. Correct.
Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
And this video...
And yes, I think she also made a poll. I don't know if he's going to bring that up, but she made a poll. And the majority were saying no, but there was also a big chunk who said yes. It's over. So many girls will try this road to fame. Yep, and they think it works, but it does not. You know who's the reason? Who's at fault for this? Also, Twitch thoughts. They are just as much at fault for this because it started with them.
Video was just dropped a couple of days ago. I'm pretty sure she got a lot of feedback from a lot of people saying, yeah, probably this isn't the best route to take. Maybe you should wait until you're a little older, or maybe just don't do it at all. But of course, those sweet little freshly made green bills are just too irresistible to not capitalize on. I mean, good God. Looking at the expression she was making right here in this video, I can already see that she already had her eyes on the bag. She already had her mind made up. She knew damn well what she was gonna do right when she turned 18. And the crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure her parents, her brother, her management were all anticipating this. They all knew what she was about to do. They probably even coached her, prepped her for the day that she turned 18 to drop that link. And honestly, this is all just satisfying.
You already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century. Mark your calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST. And nobody, including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer.
Didn't you say in the video you were broke? I say 44 euros. Nice, awesome. Ooh, that's good, actually. Look at this. Weren't you broke? And I'm gonna say this money's gonna be gone in like a few weeks. This is just temporary. This is just temporary. This is temporary. Absolutely. You know, also a million.
Bitch.
A million for somebody with this attitude. I don't know about that one. People must be blind.
Yeah, bro. This is just embarrassing as hell, bro. Is she really still going on with this youngest flexer in the world act that she's been doing since she was 10 years old? Like, honestly, man, this is just, I don't even know what to say. This is a sad as hell situation. You know, I was one of the first people to cover Lil Tay back when she was 10 years old. I mean, good God, time has flown by. But to see where she is now in today's day and age, trying to capitalize off of OF subscriptions, of which she's already made over $1 million from, it's crazy, man. And based off of the content I'm seeing on my timeline right now, people are starting to leak a lot of the photos that she's been posting to her OF page. Obviously, I'm going to be censoring this, but it appears to be way more revealing than anything she's ever posted to the internet.
Never mind. Then this is not Instagram reposts put on OF. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong in this case. Correction. These photos were made when she was 17. It's Jover. Also, I hate to be the one to say it, but also with this internet girl, there's gonna be newer content from a new 18-year-old very quick. Exactly. That's what I said earlier. Other girls will see that, and they will be like, "Yup, dropping that on my birthday." There will be more. There will be more.
Before. Obviously, for TOS, everything has to be censored, but the type of material that I'm seeing right now, a lot of gooners out there are going to be, I suppose, they're going to be going crazy. Honestly, nowadays, the standards are so low that we should have seen this coming from a mile away. We already understand the female creator to OF pipeline is so common that it shouldn't be unexpected. And I'm not saying that males or men don't do it as well, but I just haven't seen it personally.
Men don't. There's two versions of men that do it. There's two versions. Controversial male content creators that do it. Seen it a couple of times. Or gay men who do it. Straight up. The amount of male OF creators is... I don't know. It might maybe be 3%. I'd give it. That's my estimate. It's probably going to be lower. And I would also assume that a lot of those are not straight. Because I'll be real. You won't be getting much. You won't be getting much. There's pipelines. There's multiple pipelines. There's just the general female content creator pipeline into OF. It's also popular for ASMR content creators, which I've noticed. Like, you could just go on TikTok or on YouTube, look at the social media of some ASMR woman, and it's just porn all over the place. Eventually, there is a link, either Fansly or OF, it doesn't matter. VTubers is a popular one. VTubers is a very popular one. Absolutely, that's a good one. I feel like every second female VTuber has one at this point. And it's incredibly mid, by the way. Crazy. That's the way. And then somehow we now got kid content creators once they turn adult. Interesting. Oh no, not me. I'm not into this stuff. So remembering the viral gentle minions on TikTok, and now we got chicken jockey madness. This is probably the same. I don't know. There's that OF girl on TikTok who has had freshly 18 in her bio for like 4 years because it's good. It's a good way to get subs because some men are pervs. Yep. It is. It is. People always say VTuber, the gremlin, Chibidoki. Yeah, Chibidoki not so much. But there's plenty. There's plenty. And I'm blocked by many. On purpose, though. I don't want to see your shit, and you don't want to see mine, so what's the point? There's way too many. I mean, what have we had? At this point, I mean, they're also sexualizing animals and doing the OF. Without the animals, obviously, but regardless.
Myself, it's always, you know, tends to be women. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying. I'm sure there are some men out there.
You are not offending anybody. It is almost exclusively women. Men don't do that. You will never see a Kai Cenat open up a OnlyFans. You will not see a whatever. Like, out of the top 100 male content creators, I can almost guarantee you not a single one has an OF. While out of the top 100 female creators, you will probably find women with OFs.
Who were established YouTubers or creators out there who got popping and capitalized off of their name and started posting nude photos to OF. I'm not saying it's not a thing. I just personally have not seen it. And the fact that Lil Tay has gone down this route, I mean, is anybody shocked? I mean, for Christ's sake, wasn't it just like not too long ago where she literally faked her own death?
It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Lil Tay's sudden and tragic passing.
This will end in one thing and one thing only. You know what this will end in? A dead woman in her 30s from drug overdoses or sewer slide. One of the two. By the way, what do you think on Lil Tay? How beautiful from 1 to 10? The point is I can't separate her looks from her personality anymore, so she's straight up just the 0. A 1. I give her a 1. Can't give her a 0, so I give her a 1. Markiplier. Is there even actual stuff on Markiplier's OF? Like actual loot shit? Like, is this cock out there in this in close vicinity? I don't know. But hi Dinosaur, how are you doing? I'd like to get offended, but it's true because it is. It just is true. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
So it's not surprising to me that somebody, whether it was her parents or her brother or her management or whatever, told her to fake her death, literally posted her up in the hospital. That story was wild. I really, that whole situation was still incredibly convoluted to me, even to this day. But clearly they capitalized on that situation, whether she was really sick or not, to act like she was dying. Clearly she was alive and well, she recovered. And now somebody who was willing to kind of capitalize on them possibly dying, created an OF to capitalize off of all the horny ass gooners out.
Wait, they were capitalizing on her death too? Ain't no way, bro. What the fuck are we doing? Top of the morning to y'all ladies. She's got great skin, to be honest. I don't know much about skin. From 1 to 10, I'd say -20. Bro, shots fired. Based.
Out there who will willingly give her money to see things that they should not be wanting to see from Lil Tay is just not surprising at all. Like, not only is this sad as hell because she was likely influenced and pushed into this path by those who were in control of her public persona since she was a little kid, but now you got all these people leaking images of which will never be able to be taken down. Like, it's pretty much.
Yep. And there were delusional women on that Forever podcast saying, oh, you could just take it down. You could just file a DMCA and it's gone. Well, somebody will have saved it on their hard drive and just re-upload it over and over again. That doesn't matter. That doesn't stop anybody. That is up there, out there now. That is out there. That will never disappear. Anybody? I think Piper Roquel has the same issue, though the exploitation is even much worse than it is for Lil Tay. In fact, I think that there should be a lot more outcry for what is happening to Piper instead of Lil Tay. I'll be real.
GG's from this point. And maybe making millions is worth it. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. Maybe this was the plan all along. Get famous, grow up, and drop a link to make millions. A strange post I just found on Twitter saying, called out Jason Tian, which is Lil Tay's older brother and manager. And now he's manufacturing beef between him and Tay to make it seem like he's against the OF, but he's definitely getting a cut. Like, genuinely speaking.
The own brother. Your own brother. Your own brother is supposed to protect you. That is supposed to be the role of your brother. Instead, he pimps her out. That is crazy. That is insane, dude. Trust me, nothing is ever gone. Imagine you marry this woman or you get together with her and then suddenly, for some odd reason, you just get DMs of her nudes on OF. Even worse if it's with another man. Yikes.
That guy, we've seen him in past videos before. He's definitely going to be getting a percentage out of Lil Tay's OnlyFans percentage revenue. She also said he's trying to act like he's against this whole thing when he's likely the mastermind behind it, right? And now a whole bunch of people on Instagram are DMing him saying, LLLL, feel bad for you, LLL. And then I suppose Lil Tay in her own little private Instagram community said, F my brother, he can go suck a fat D, my body, my choice. And he unfollowed me.
My body, I hate this phrase. I hate this phrase. Maybe we have to introduce, maybe we need to stop this. Maybe we need to get rid of that phrase. No more. My body, my choice to a reasonable degree is what I'm advocating for. If you're being retarded, it's no longer your choice. I'm stepping in. Especially with there being approximately 8 billion people in the world, the odds of someone having those files are astronomically high. Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody will save it. Somebody will. And somebody already has. Like, these photos are all saved now. Poor girl, why even join us in the world of the living with no guidance or protection, no person with everything to survive? Her mother was already exploiting her for money. And it wouldn't surprise me if her mother or her entire family's behind that already. I think my brothers would punch me if I did this. Could be. Could be. If my daughter ever does... If I ever have a daughter and she does this... I may have had a daughter. Well, what is 18 more years? I can always start again. Make another kid. doing some Mark kind, not Mark, some Omni-Man kind of thing here.
Me, laugh my ass off. Who do you think you are? Go spam him with L's. So like, bro, this entire thing is fabricated, it's scripted, and it's manufactured to make millions, and it's working. Like, they're rich as hell now. But understand, guys, this is all fake. One thing that is not fake, though, unless it's like literally AI, it's possible, is the images she's been posting. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this whole thing? You know,
fun fact, a lot of these OF videos, a lot of these OF pictures, right, that these women upload, right, they are edited to the brim. They are so edited that you might as well consider them AI at this point. Like, I've heard from some sources that some women edit their videos edit their photos and stuff for hours and then publicly release them. It's crazy how words poke up, but I agree. Something tells me you have watched Invincible at some point. Yeah, nah, not really, but I know the clips. I know the clips. I know the memes. I'm omning it. Just raise your daughter properly. Yeah, but sometimes even that is not enough. Sometimes even that is not enough when people start, when social media starts influencing them and people outside, right? The greatest influence, as of now, what I think influences how your child will turn out is actually not the parents anymore. It's, school. It's the school environment. I don't know if the editing makes it better or worse, to be honest. I think worse. Because not only are you rotting men's brains with corn, you're also rodding them with a body that the average woman just doesn't have, that no woman has. It's probably worse.
You already know my thoughts. I'm kind of numb to all this. I've been doing this for so long that none of this surprises or shocks me. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think she's free to do whatever she wants with her fame? Like she said, my body, my choice. Or do you disavow this? Do you think she's going too far? I mean, the fact that she made over $1 million in just under apparently 3 hours is insanity to me. But again, hey, this is the day and age we live in. Anyway, thoughts, opinions down below. You already know what to do. And yeah, new video tomorrow.
Here are my thoughts. This is gross. This should not happen. This will not be the last time this happens. And this will get worse. This will get worse. And I think, again, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. I will put my tinfoil hat on. The more degenerate society becomes, the more likely is it that they will drop the age of consent. That is a scary thought. That the more I look at this shit happening around us, the more there is a chance that that will happen. Because when nudity and degeneracy is fully, I mean, it is already close to being fully normalized, but when it's actually fully normalized, who says that some degenerates in the future might not have the idea of all it takes is a few degenerates in your government to drop the age of consent. Because when everyone is a degenerate, it doesn't matter. That's how I see it. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.